Hello, everyone. The story about the bird who knew his secret. The bird who knew his secret. Long ago, in a small village bordered by thick woods and shimmering lakes, lived a man named Yusuf. He was a humble woodcarver, known for his beautiful creations, animals, trees, even entire villages carved into a single block of wood. But Yusuf was more than a craftsman. He was quiet, kind, and deeply observant. People said he spoke more to nature than to other men. Yusuf lived alone in a wooden cottage he had built with his own hands, surrounded by trees that whispered when the wind blew. His only regular company was a small bird, a mysterious green and gold finch that visited his window each morning. No one else in the village had ever seen a bird like it. Its feathers shimmered like emeralds, and its eyes glowed faintly in the dark. Every morning it sang 3 notes, soft, sharp, and rising like a question. And every morning Yusuf would reply with a smile and say the same thing. "Not yet, little one, not yet." Villagers grew curious. "Why does he talk to that bird?" they whispered. "Maybe he's lonely," others said, but none dared ask him directly. Yusuf was kind but mysterious, and most people respected that mystery. Then, one summer evening, the bird did not come. The next day, it was missing again. And the next. Yusuf grew anxious. He searched the woods. He left seeds on the windowsill. He whistled the bird's song into the wind. But there was no reply. Then, on the 4th day, Yusuf found something odd. A tiny feather, golden at the tip, lying on his doorstep. Next to it, a note, but not just any note. It was burned around the edges, written in a language that Yusuf had not seen since childhood, a language his grandfather had taught him, a secret language of symbols spoken only by a forgotten people. It read, "The bird you saved remembers. Now it is your turn to remember." Yusuf froze. He had saved a bird once. Many years ago, when he was still a boy, lost in the forest, a bird with broken wings had fallen from a tree. He had tended to it, given it warmth and water, and carried it home in a pouch tied to his chest. The next morning the bird was gone, and he had never told anyone. Was it the same bird? He wondered. That night Yusuf dreamed of a forest glowing in moonlight, of hidden doors in tree trunks, and of voices calling him by an old name he had long forgotten. When he woke up, the golden-feathered bird was perched at the foot of his bed. It looked at him and spoke. Not in words, but in thoughts, clear, direct, ancient. "You are not just a carver of wood. You are the last of the forest watchers." Images filled Yusuf's mind. His grandfather standing before a council of animals, stars aligning in strange patterns, old powers hidden beneath the roots of the earth. And then he remembered. The bird wasn't just any bird. It was a guardian, a messenger, and Yusuf had been chosen to protect the balance between the human world and the ancient forces of nature. The carvings he made were not random. They were keys, markers. He had been preparing all his life without even knowing it. The bird sang again, the same 3 notes. But this time Yusuf replied, "Yes, now I remember, I am ready." From that day on, Yusuf changed. He still carved, still lived simply. But there was a quiet power in him now, something deep and steady. The villagers noticed that their crops grew better, the river ran clearer, and even the wild animals no longer feared the edges of the forest. And the bird? It still came every morning. But now it sang 4 notes, the last one rising like a promise. Sometimes we forget who we truly are until something or someone reminds us. In Yusuf's case, it was a bird. But for you, it might be a dream, a person, or a simple moment that awakens the truth. So listen closely, because even the smallest song can lead you to your destiny. Moral of the story: sometimes the past holds the key to who we truly are. And even the smallest act of kindness, like saving a bird, can change the course of destiny. Would you like my story? So subscribe me and share my video with friends and family and friends group.